Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, I'm a little fuzzy today. I don't know what's up with my lights in here, and I'm not usually recording at night. Thanks for joining, guys. So happy to have you here. Um, I see quite a few of you in the chat. Please, I posted a link earlier. Um, I am going to post it again. If you want to pop on and join me at some point, you can feel free to do so. I'm going to post the link again right here. Um, it will, if you click on it, it'll take you to the studio, and then you can, you'll sit there basically until I add you. And then as soon as I add you, you're on. So if you want to comment on the episode or, whatever you want to talk about, just feel free to pop on anytime if you want to. And you don't have to use video if you're not comfortable with that. Um, but man, what a crazy episode. Um, I do plan on having guest hosts for these live episodes, but everything is just kind of I'm flying by the seat of my pants this season. I mean, with everything that's happened, um, I mean, it's just complete chaos. So I'm still going to be here every Sunday, even if it's just me talking to myself. But I should have a guest for most of them. It's just this one kind of happened last minute. So, you won't have to hear just me rambling on. But anyway, it finally happened. The thing that we've all been waiting for on the show. I'm I have to say I was not expecting that. I had so many feelings all at once. I was relieved I was relieved that not just that we finally got to the cannibalism, but that they ate Jackie. And I've said this so many times on the show that I was going to be pissed if they did not eat Jackie because it's such a waste of resources. So I know that sounds messed up, but hey, I mean, these people are starving. So clearly the wilderness intervened and they woke up to a nice Jackie breakfast. But oh my god, that was terrifying. Holy shit. Um I mean, they really they really blew my mind with how they got into it. It's like everyone and they really had a lot of pressure on them. Oh hey Jessica. Um yeah, they really had so much pressure on them because everybody's just been waiting for this for so long. I mean, since the show started. Hey, Jamie. Good to see you. Um, it was just it had to be good. It had to be hardcore, and they really had to go for it. Because they had such high expectations. It couldn't just be like, someone just casually takes a bite out of Jackie's finger or something. I mean, it was absolutely terrifying. Like, I have trouble watching the scene, and I go to sleep watching horror movies, some of the scariest horror movies. And this whole episode was terrifying. Laura Lee, oh my god. This episode, I kind of complained about last week's episode a little bit. It was the first episode, the first Yellowjackets episode that I complained about. Um, because I don't know why, I can't put my finger on it. I mean, there were a couple of things, but in particular that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But, I just I almost felt like I was watching a different show. I felt sort of disconnected, and the 2 things that I pointed out in particular were the new characters. I mean, it was just kinda jarring to me. And I understand the reasoning behind it, everything makes sense and all, but, I it was just it threw me off. And the other thing was, Jeff with the dad jokes. I love Jeff. I think he was great last week. Um, but, it was like, he suddenly has this dad joke shtick, and we didn't really see him enough last season, I don't think, for him to have a shtick. So it makes sense, but still, it just kinda threw me off. I'm like, "Why is he just, like, making these dad jokes all the time now?" But, oh, hey, more people popping in. I am so sorry. I would say hi to you by name, but I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry, and I don't wanna screw it up. Um, but, yeah, Jeff's been in rare form this season with the jokes. Yes. Yeah, he has been. Sorry, I keep forgetting to put the comments on the screen. Like I said, if any of you wanna join me, just feel free to click that link and pop on in. I mean, you don't have to stay for the whole episode. You could just pop on in and say a couple thoughts and take off. We can bring a whole bunch of people on here if you want to. It's just kind of a free for all on Sundays. So, I mean, we can sit around and talk about our pets the whole time, but we're not going to do that, of course. Um, but yeah, I feel like Jeff's dad jokes was him trying to make everything feel normal. Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely got that too. It was just weird to me. I actually gave him the MVP of the episode. Well, the MVP I'm calling the Sassy Magazine Award this season because I I'm the same age range as I'm in the same age group as the Yellowjackets characters. So I was in high school at the same time they were, and Sassy Magazine, all the cool edgy girls in the '90s subscribed to Sassy, and I was very much obsessed with Sassy. Not that I considered myself cool, I was kind of a huge dork, but, you know. But, so my MVP, award this season is the Sassy Magazine Award, and Jeff got my Sassy Magazine Award last week, just because he was such a for that exact reason. He was just he's a great person to have around when shit's going to hell. I mean, he lightens things up, and he tries to kind of, bring up people's spirits, and I love Jeff. I absolutely love Jeff, and I love Warren Cole. I think this whole cast is so damn talented. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, it's funny because with the way that they're doing it this season, with the early showing on late Thursday night and then playing it again on Sunday, it seems like all of the networks are doing this now, and I'm really not crazy about it because it's less of an event. I mean, a lot of you have heard me talk about this for quite a few times, but I was a huge Walking Dead fan for years, and it was such an event every Sunday. I mean, we would make a big deal out of it. We'd make a Walking Dead themed dinner every Sunday, and it was just a huge event. Oh, hey Jade, good to see you. Pop on here with me if you want to. Um, but yeah, it was just a big event, and then they started showing episodes a week early, and it was like, ugh, kind of the excitement wears down pretty quickly. But Sydney, do you think this symbol is drawn differently near the cliff? I've paused it so many times and can't tell. I I couldn't tell, but I feel like I've seen it drawn differently at some point than it usually is. I mean, the difference was very slight, um but yeah, I definitely think it was I'm sure that I've seen it kind of changed up a little bit. Um Jade and I think you and I talked about that actually on our episode. I could be wrong, but I think we did. And I think we may have actually showed a screenshot of the the differences in how the symbol was drawn. Um, the Laura Lee zombie was so good, but at what cost? Yeah. Yeah, it was really good, but, terrifying, completely terrifying. Um, I was not expecting that, but I really like how they made it happen. I think that was the perfect way, and I really loved that Coach Ben was like, "Nope." And I mean, he kind of helped really add to the terror of that scene with his reaction. Um, I mean, he just, I think kind of had the same reaction that a lot of us had, and I don't think it was, um I mean, I don't think he was freaked out by the fact that they were all eating Jackie, um, because I think anybody in that situation could probably it sounds so messed up, but anyone in that situation, I think, could probably see the benefit in it, but oh my god. It was just the way they did it. I mean, it was so messed up. I would be running for the hills. Um, Jeff is the purest version of this character so far, no lie, right? Yeah, he's oh, hey, Lexi's in here, I'm listening now. Laura Lee jump scare got me, yeah, it got all of us. Um, oh, here's an interesting comment. I definitely think the symbol is for protection based on the way Lottie uses it, and also the fact that Simone has it on her hand in the promo for next week. It's so freaky, all these things that Ty is doing, and oh my god, that face she made in the car, terrifying. There were so many I keep saying that word, but there were so many terrifying scenes in this episode, my god. Um, yeah, but, the mirror stuff with Ty and oh my god, it's so scary. This was such a scary episode, I loved it. I mean, it might actually be my favorite. I don't know, Doom Coming was great, but I think this might actually be my favorite Yellowjackets episode so far. That's a big I mean, it's a tough one because they're all so good. I mean, last week's was the only one that I was just kind of meh on, of both seasons. So, but this one was oh my god. Yeah, I think it's my favorite. Um, I love the way it all ended up happening because we were all anticipating cannibalism eventually, but I feel like no one expected it to go down the way it did. Exactly. It was so scary. Um, and I think everybody got in there, right? If I'm not mistaken. Um, I'm pretty sure everyone did, but yeah, I think I couldn't tell you guys have such better eyes than I do. Um, I really like because I'm just looking at get distracted by everything that's on the screen at once, and I couldn't tell that Ty was in a fugue state, but a lot of you have pointed that out on social media, and that's scary because oh my god, I mean, Taissa's pretty practical, and I mean, she's often kind of like the voice of reason, and I think she's gonna be if she was in a fugue state, I think she's gonna be pretty horrified. Um, I'm really worried about that. Why did the man with no eyes want Ty to walk off a cliff? Good question. I'm still trying to figure him out. Um, I hope we get more of an explanation for that because it's such a weird thing because it's like Ty seeing him, but it seems like whenever she sees him, she ignores him. And I I don't it's hard to explain my interpretation of it, but it's almost like it's there just for the audience benefit. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to put it better. But it seems like, she only sees him when it seems like she only sees him when she's about to go into that. Like when she was giving her speech, when she was about to step down, she looked at her cards and saw the word spell, and then she looked up and saw him. And yeah, it was I'm still trying to figure him out. And what is with the eyes? I don't know. It's really scary. I'm so scared for Ty this season, right? Yeah, I'm terrified. Oh my god, poor Steve. Poor Steve. I'm so scared for him. I can't handle another dog being hurt. And oh my god, I'm like I tweeted earlier, if anything happens to that goat in the opening credits, I'm gonna be really mad. I love goats, and I'm not gonna be happy if anything happens to that goat. If last week was dipping our toes in the pool, we jumped in the deep end this week. Yes. Yes, we did. From an ear to just from Shauna, taking a nibble on the ear to just everybody going in. Everyone, if you didn't catch it, Eric was actually my guest co-host on the most recent episode. We recorded live actually Friday night. Normally the recaps won't be live, but since we didn't get to do an after show um, for the first episode, it was just kind of a combined recap live episode because I wasn't even thinking I was going to be covering this season. So, um, Ty makes that face earlier as well when she's drinking all the coffee and sitting at the vanity. The reflection in the mirror makes that face when the real Ty doesn't move. Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that. Um, oh my God. All that coffee she was drinking. I was like, that would have put me in the hospital. That was a lot. Everyone but Ben got a taste, right? Like, poor guy, he's gonna be hungry now. He doesn't even have any food. Um, the end was incredible. Anyone else? Like, yes. Yes, very much so. Seriously, guys, feel free to jump in, like, if you want to, if you wanna pop on, and like I said, you don't need to use video if you're not comfortable. You can just, um, you can turn off your camera and just talk. Either way is fine. But don't be shy. It's all good. Ty being in a fugue state when that all happened scares me so much. Episode 3 is gonna be really rough for Ty, I think. Yeah, I think so too. Um, I was trying to do screenshots earlier for the preview, and I typically what I did was I would use a program that where I would have to do it manually, frame by frame. I would take the screenshots manually, frame by frame, and then I realized that you can actually do it in Photoshop. Um, but what it is a like in one shot, but it's actually like a convert to image sequence thing. So I ended up with like 1,500 screenshots because it's like someone blinks and it's a new image. So I'm still sorting through them all, and it's really annoying. Um, Judson. Hey, Judson. Just wanted to say I'm a new Yellowjackets fan. Really glad to find your podcast halfway through your Shauna deep dive and planning on going through all of them. Looking forward to more after shows. Oh, well, thank you. I should warn you, there's well, clearly you're seeing me just by myself right now, but there's a rotation of co-hosts. So I'm currently without one, and I don't plan to bring in a full-time co-host. I'm going to have different people with me every week. It's just going to work out better that way. Because it's hard. Like it's people's schedules change, and people don't have the same priorities and values, and it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, it's easier to just Jade's going to hop on. It's easier to just bring different people on, like, from week to week rather than just have somebody committed to it every single week. Coach Ben will need the most therapy if he survives, right? Oh my God. We're supposed to see his boyfriend this season. So I'm pretty excited about that, Paul. But I have a feeling Ben isn't gonna survive. I feel like he's kind of one of the ones that has to die, unless he totally goes to the dark side. But Jackie and Laura Lee died, and I feel like they were 2 that had to die. And Ben and Javi, I wasn't too sure about. But, I with Ben, I really do think Ben has to die. I think he's a little too grounded, and, um, he just I don't see it going completely chaotic with him still there. Now with Javi, I've been saying the same thing about Javi for a long time. I do think he's still alive, and I think he might lead to them getting rescued. Um, yeah, I would totally pop in if I wasn't at work right now. Yeah, I think it's like 1 o'clock or something on Monday where you are, Jay. Um, my roommate is watching Succession in the room right now. Oh, boo! But if you're still on when she's done, I'll hop in. No, no, I'm not booing for real. I've never actually seen Succession. I've heard it's great, but it is so hard for me to focus on new shows that I just like I'll start something and I will turn it off 10 seconds in. Um, with Yellowjackets, I was so intrigued by the trailer and everything and the commercials that I was just like, "Oh my god, I gotta check this show out." Whoops. The discovery that Sammy never showed up is so disturbing, right? Oh my god, man. I'm just yeah, Ty really has me worried this season. I love her. I think I have a new favorite character this season. Like last season, it kind of went back and forth between Ty and Natalie, but uh, I think I'm totally won over on Van now. I think Van's my favorite. Plus, Lauren Ambrose is playing the adult version, and I'm just such a huge Lauren Ambrose fan. I'm so excited to see her. I'm so excited for Paul. Yeah, yeah. So am I. I haven't seen him. Has anybody seen him? I forget his name. Francois Arnaud. Is that is that his name? I haven't seen him in anything. Um, if any of you have, let me know. It's eat or be eaten, and I don't think Ben wants to eat. So yeah, I think Ben might. I think Ben might agree to chow down. I mean, it's a pretty desperate situation there, but I think he's really scared of the girls right now. Um, by the way, did you guys notice? I don't know if any of you pour over the screenshots like I do, but it definitely looks like they're eating somebody in the cabin. Um, you know, I guess it's possible maybe they pulled Jackie inside, um, perhaps, but I think it might be somebody else. I identified of the eaters, I identified uh, Natalie, Ty, Lottie, and I think Crystal. I couldn't pick out anybody else though, and I saw Ben was standing in the corner, and then you could see somebody's legs at the opposite end of the room, like, sitting down away from it, and I couldn't tell who it was, but they had socks pulled over their pants, it looked like. Um, yeah, Ben is another symbol of the past society they've been shedding, so yeah, he's getting eaten. Exactly. Um, yeah, Van is my favorite too, closely followed by Ty. I love them so much, seriously. It's I, um, it almost bugs me that Ty and Van have such a great relationship because who the hell had a relationship like that when they were in high school? Definitely not me. They're a little too mature. Um, honestly, who's to say Simone is even with her? We can't take her character. That speaks truth. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, it's complicated. Like, you mean well, we know she's in the hospital. So she was definitely in the car with Ty, but it's yeah, it's really I mean, Ty is officially an unreliable narrator now, I think, right? Especially after that Sammy thing. So it's yeah, it's really weird. Like I keep thinking about the drawings on his wall and part of me is wondering if perhaps if they were drawings of something else and Ty was seeing them a different way. I don't know. It sounds like kind of a reach, but um okay, so who the fuck is Crystal? Because I don't remember her at all. I hope she's an expendable character. Yeah, she's definitely gonna get eaten. I love her though. She's so cute. She was the one that kept singing. That was annoying everyone with her singing. It looks like they're eating something raw, fresh. There's a lot of bright red blood. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Natalie had I assume you're talking about the screenshot that I was mentioning. Natalie had blood all over her face. Um, yeah, there was a trailer where everyone was eating something on the floor in the cabin. Yeah, they were all just like leaned over something and chowing down. Um, I need adult Van and sanitize screen time, right? Oh my god. That's gonna kill me. Oh, I hope. Well, I mean, we will get that, but I hope it's not gonna be traumatic. I hope it's gonna be enjoyable screen time. Wondering if the fact that we already have proof in this episode that what's on screen can be subjective depending on the viewpoint, that there's more to Travis's death than just what Lottie flashed. Oh, I definitely don't believe that that's what happened. I really don't. I just did she explain why she picked up all the candles? Um, I don't remember if she did or not because that was kind of weird. But yeah, I just especially, I mean, if she was like freaking out and seeing Laura Lee, she clearly was not in the right headspace. So it's yeah, you can't trust her account of things at all. Um, but it's interesting because I hadn't talked to anybody that thought that Travis killed himself before the season started, and now I think it's actually kind of plausible, but who knows? I mean, we'll find out. Ty is definitely gonna have to do major damage control, assuming she doesn't get impeached, right? Yes. Oh, man. Simone's gonna be trouble. Um, maybe she pressed the button to raise him higher or something. Well, she said that the button broke, but she turned around and saw Laura Lee, and I mean, he was already going up, and I think did she try to fix the button? I think she tried to fix the button beforehand, right? And then she saw Laura Lee, and then he started going up. Um, Lottie was withholding info. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think so. I don't think she did, maybe trying to keep the symbol secret, but I mean, oh, you mean oh, yeah, I see what you're saying about the how the candles were laid out. Yeah, that could be. I could understand. There's motivation for that, sure. For sure. As much as I don't believe Lottie's story, still thought it was cool seeing adult Travis get some screen time. Me too. Adult Travis was actually in the season 1 trailer. Uh, he was and the scene that we saw tonight, one of the scenes that we saw tonight, I'm pretty sure was the one that was in the season 1 trailer. So it was filmed like, back in 2019 or whenever. It was him running out of his house at night and jumping in his truck, and he looked pretty panicked. But that actor, Andres Soto, he was so good. He was fantastic. He really he didn't look that much like young Travis, like Kevin Alvis, but um, I mean, his voice and he really did a great job. Also, the woman who gave her the tea for her libido. Do we think Lottie was giving Travis tea for? I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, and everyone's character is so unreliable. But young Lottie, just I don't know. I mean, she just seems so pure to me. Um, like I just yeah, she was pretty scary during Doom Coming, but, I don't know, she seems so sweet but I mean, maybe she wanted to help him out with Natalie. But no, I don't think so. I mean, I think that, she probably didn't even know all that stuff before, because when they were out foraging for mushrooms and stuff, she didn't really seem to Akila seemed to have all the knowledge. Nobody else seemed to really know anything. Um, Lottie needs to be nicer to my girl Lisa, who I still think is Shauna's wilderness baby. That would be interesting. Well, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw a cast interview. I watched a cast interview today, and or no, was it a cast interview or was it Melanie Linsky's? I think it was actually Melanie Linsky's Watch What Happens Live appearance, and um, and it was someone whose name I recognized. Oh, Jade, I'll bring you on in a second. Hang on. Um, Somebody asked her if we would get an answer to the mystery of her wilderness baby in season 2, and she said yes, and she said that the wilderness baby is going to impact both Shaunas, young and old. So I don't know if that means that that wilderness baby survived, or if maybe one of Shauna's journals didn't get burned and it gets discovered. Who knows? Let me bring Jade on here. Hey, Jade.
Hey, hang on. I don't know if I can hear you right. Hang on.
Oh no. Okay.
Hang on.
Um.
Let me back out and come back in. Look, I've been doing work with tornado stuff today.
Oh
Let
yeah.
me yeah, you can tell I'm sunburned.
You
Let
look
me
beautiful.
come back in and come back in.
Okay. Jade's gonna. I'll remove you. Okay. Um. But why would Lottie cover up the crime scene? I think there's much more to the Lottie, Travis, Natalie triangle by far too. Yeah, it's so many questions, man. So many questions. Um, I want to ask you guys about a theory that I have that actually doesn't I shouldn't even bring this up because it actually relates to the first episode instead of the second one, but I'm just dying to get some feedback on this. Um so I originally thought that with Adam's death, um I thought that for some reason I had it in my mind that they were going to get out of it because they were going to end up framing either Walter or Lottie. Someone was going to get framed for it. But last week kind of changed my mind because when Jeff and Shauna showed up at um his studio with like the shit tons of paintings of her. And I mean, they'd only been seeing each other what, a couple weeks. And that Garbage Song was playing Number One Crush, which is kind of like song about obsession and stuff. Um, I think that he may have actually been obsessed with Shauna and possibly stalking her. And that would explain why he was at the hotel that one time. And I mean, he really kind of came on strong. And then he showed up at her house. Um, and I think that they might end up finding something that could show that he had been stalking her. And Shauna might get off on a self-defense thing. But let me know what you guys think about that. I'm skeptical that the baby survives the wilderness, but I can definitely see the trauma of losing a baby like that coming back to haunt adult Shauna in some way. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Or I mean, maybe it starts bugging Jeff, or maybe Shauna just kind of starts to. Maybe she runs into somebody that looks like who she would expect her baby to look like, and it freaks her out and sends her off the deep end. By the way, guys, before I forget, if you're here, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and that you are following the Antler Queens on either Instagram or Twitter or both. Because as long as you've commented in here and you've subscribed, uh, and you're following us on some social media so I can easily contact you, you will be eligible for you'll be eligible for an entry into the jacket giveaway. And it is an official varsity jacket, the same that they were sending out. And it's really nice. It's an extra large. I just have the one size, but it's only for U.S. residents. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry, but that's because of the shipping cost. Because I I'm on SSDI, so I just can't afford anything. But if you are in another country, please participate anyway, because if you end up winning, then I will custom design a T-shirt for you. We can talk about designs, and it'll be like your own special T-shirt design, and then I will send that to you, and then just pass on the jacket prize to the next winner who lives in the U.S. And let me try to bring Jade back in. All right. Are you there this time?
Think
Are you
so.
there?
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
Yeah, I'm sure. So
Yeah,
what'd you think of the episode? What's that face about?
And the Amber Davis that's on the feed right now that's talking to you, that's Courtney. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you know that.
Yeah. I may
I don't know
accidentally
that I'm ever gonna be able to listen to Climbing Up the Wall.
right? I love Radiohead
Climbing Up the
too.
Walls ever again and listen to it and not imagine them eating Jackie.
Yeah.
I watched it
I
Thursday night at 11 because, I can't not.
Yeah.
And
I tried to be good because I
oh
feel like
no,
I
don't even try. No.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a reason to. I'm just like,
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But,
Next week I'll be doing it right away.
Episode 1 was good, and it led really well into episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
But damn. We got confirmation. I mean, like, I didn't know that we were going to get confirmation as into like cannibalism until you got to excuse me right now, guys. I have been helping tornado victims in a local community all day today. So like
man.
complete crap. So anyway,
well, you look beautiful, so
the hair is like whatever.
Hey, mine's up too. I didn't do anything.
But yeah, I just when I watched that episode, I had to rewatch the last scene. I think I watched it over and over again like 6 times.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot.
I couldn't stop. I was like, who's eating, who isn't? And I will tell you, I know that Nat eventually ends up eating flesh, right?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I paused it still like still by still. And yes, like in the white robe, like the hallucination part, I saw her eating, right? But I only saw her like at one point grimacing like this.
Okay.
Beside Misty. And I had the minute down. I have to look. I had the minute. That's crazy. I had the minute down to like split second. Where she's beside Misty and she's crouched down next to her, but you don't see her stuffing her face like the rest of them. You never see that.
Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing just a flash.
In the white robes, you see that, but I don't know that I've seen. I'm telling you, I could be missing something. I'm not saying she didn't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I have not found it yet.
Well,
where the actual teen Nat is partaking right now.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that I absolutely agree that it is Thai fugue state that is eating Misty. Eating Jackie.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, sorry. Eating Jackie. And
that's so scary.
I do think that next trailer that we see where she's screaming, I think she's going to be regretting it.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
If that makes sense.
Too.
Because she wakes up, her and Van wake up, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, let's go. I can't remember if it is it Van that says we've got to go.
Is it? I don't remember.
Is it Van or Ty?
I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure.
Either way, it's still.
Yeah. She looked pretty upset. I mean, she was screaming.
In the next episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because she knows that she did something she didn't know that she was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what I think too. I think, yeah. I mean, because she's, she's standing over the area, and oh God, man,
and grabbing. Yeah,
she is breaking my
there's
heart
no
this
reason
season.
for her to be screaming that way.
Yeah, she's breaking my heart this season. Seriously, like I'm just, oh God, I
No,
feel so
Steve.
bad. Oh yeah, Steve. Oh,
I do have hopes for Steve, because she did look at him and say, "I'm going to do better with you."
I don't know about that.
I don't. I have hopes. I didn't say it was going to be good.
Right. I want to show you guys something really quick. I'm gonna bring something up on the screen. I don't know why, but my windows are frozen up right now, so I can't
Probably
bring
me.
it up here, but damn it, and now my browser screen
Look,
is freezing up.
It's been a whole bad weekend for everybody.
Yeah, really, right. It has been.
Birthday weekend, nope.
No, I saw a meme. Somebody posted a meme. Mindy, I forget what her. I always get people's usernames and real names mixed up. But she posted.
Guys.
Have you guys seen this? She posted a meme of two skeletons with a and it was like Coach Ben and the girls, and Coach Ben was like the skeleton with his arms in the air yelling stop, and the girls were the skeleton shoving a giant chocolate covered strawberry down their face. It said no bitch.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that.
So fucking hard at that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was dying. And oh God, I don't know why everything is freezing up on me right now. I'm having to look at the chat in a different window.
And
right
yes,
now.
I have no. It's probably because I'm on, because apparently that's what I do.
I don't think so. I think it. I think it's just my computer's been goofy like for a week now.
I will say that I absolutely think that Adam was stalking Shauna.
You do,
and
okay.
I think that there was a whole room. Even Jeff said, "Did you ever pose for him?" And she's like,
Yeah.
"No." And I absolutely believe that she never posed for him, but yet he had all of these portraits of her, and like, as somebody that paints and does stuff like that, you just don't. He did that shit by memory.
Yeah, it's scary. I mean, that was like, I think they were only seeing each other for a couple weeks.
Get off on if she does become a, what's the word I'm looking for, a
suspect,
a person of
interest.
Yeah. She could definitely get off on the fact that she could be like, he was stalking me. We had a vehicular incident and he was stalking me.
What did I already forgot now what she said to Kevin about, did she say he was like, he wouldn't leave her alone?
I don't remember. I don't remember, actually.
What text messages did we see of her sending to him? I know we saw the one that said like, lie face down on the floor.
Lie face down on the floor. I'll be there.
Maybe I'll be there. Maybe I won't.
Maybe I won't. That. Yeah, something. Yeah, that was first season.
Yeah, because that, I mean, that could kind of, go either way.
That was like some Dom sub stuff. Yeah, right. That they had going on.
Yeah. But yeah, that could kind of, I feel like that could kind of go either way. If that's like the only text message, because she ignored a bunch of his text messages, remember?
Oh yeah, at the beginning she did. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really sorry, guys. I'm stuck with. I can't bring any more comments up on the chat right now. I'm trying to fix it as I'm talking because everything just kind of froze up on me. But anyway, yeah, it's she ignored a bunch of his text messages, and if that's like the only or one of the only ones that she sent him, then it could definitely set up a self-defense base for sure.
Oh yeah, like a stalker type situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I mean, God, I want to go back now and watch more of their scenes.
It makes you want to watch like episode 9, 10, and then like through.
Yeah.
To see what you possibly miss. I mean, I've watched them over and over again. I don't know. I could have missed something. I don't know. I've rewatched the last scene of this last episode, and I still did not see Nat physically eating Jackie. So I'm not saying she didn't, but you don't see her stuffing her face like you do Ty, Van, Shauna, Misty, Travis, even Crystal, you see.
Yeah.
So it's just.
We did see Natalie.
It could just be me, like trying to, like, say, "Oh, there's somebody that didn't eat it. Didn't eat her." But
we did see her in the fantasy sequence when they were all in the white and everything. She did. We did see her eat.
She was stuffing her face. Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in the actual, not the hallucination part. You don't. I could be wrong. I have paused it. Seen still by still over and over again trying to find it. The only thing I have found is maybe it's her hands digging at her legs because she's at the back part of it. That's the only thing. But you don't see her physically like the rest of them. How the rest of them have been shown that they are stuffing their mouths in the current time. 96. What is it now? 96, 97? We don't know. Stuffing that we don't know what time in the winter it is. So
Yeah. I hear you. Eric and I were talking the other day about how the timeline this season is really confusing because last year I think it pretty much matched up, but this season it's like,
well, you have a third timeline.
Yeah. But that too. But like in the 96 timeline, or I guess it might even be 97 by now. But they're like, because they spent a couple of months.
We don't know what time in the winter it is.
Yeah. But in the adult timeline.
But I guess if they crashed in May, they say that Shauna is 7 months pregnant. So June.
Well, I think it pretty much matched up last season.
So they're about December. They're in January. It has to be. At least January. In the winter.
Okay. Yeah.
If you think about it, if they crash. Well, no. Okay. So we don't know when she got pregnant, though.
Yeah.
They were having sex. We don't know how far. We don't know when she got pregnant. We just know that at this time she's 7 months.
Yeah.
At least that's what Ty said.
Have you developed any new theories about any of the storylines based on these 2 episodes?
I don't like Lottie.
She was triggering me, man. Seriously.
I am not into adult Lottie. I am
but
not.
I think she probably triggered you for the same thing for the same reason she was triggering me, because we talked about this. Is it the cult thing?
It's not even the cult thing. It's like that everything's fine. Everything's
fine. That too.
No person that's like that is okay.
Yeah. I mean, I still love young Lottie, but man, adult Lottie is triggering me right now.
I love Simone.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic.
Kessel
she's so good.
But no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I am not. I want to see adult Van so bad.
Oh my God.
I thought we were going to see her in episode 2, but now I understand why we didn't. But I think we're going to see her in episode 3.
It's episode 4. Episode 4.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be when Ty absolutely gets to her breaking point, I feel like, because you have to think about it.
Yeah.
Simone's probably gonna end up dead.
Oh God, no! Don't say that. Not my girlfriend. No.
I'm just telling you, she knows too much. She's already threatened Ty.
I know.
I'm going to
scared
the
for
press
her.
if you don't get better, all this stuff. I'm not saying she's gonna end up dead, but I'm saying there's a possibility.
I think both my fantasy lovers are going to end up dead this season.
Who are your
Both,
fantasy lovers? Simone and who?
Simone and Kevin.
Oh shit.
He's just really cute. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I know he's a cop.
the only reason why Simone would end up dead would be because she knows too much and she's already threatened Ty.
Yeah.
Ty is going to end up going to adult van because that is the only person that's going to understand how to deal with fugue Ty.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
That makes sense to me. And again, guys,
that's how they are going to reunite.
Yeah, I think so.
I have no doubt.
By the way,
I'm sorry, guys, my hair is crazy. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You look beautiful. No, I'm sorry, guys. I just saw some more comments pop in. I just saw some more comments pop in the chat, and I'm so sorry. Hopefully this won't happen next week. But oh God, and I just lost Jade. I'm so sorry, everybody. I don't know what's happening. I can't see the comments anymore. Some of you might even be trying to get on right now to join the episode, and I can't see. Oh, are you back?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just saw I'm seeing notifications that there are new comments coming through, but nothing is I've just got the circling circle just on all of my screens here. And I don't even have when I stream, I don't have anything else open other than my YouTube chat window. I've got a separate YouTube chat window open. And other than that, I just have my streaming software and that's it.
I told you it was me. Apparently, I am bad luck this weekend.
I don't think it is. No, seriously, it's been goofy all day today, or I mean, for the past week, really. But I feel so bad because I wanted to show people's comments and have people join the episode, and everything is I think I might actually lose the episode pretty soon here because I'm getting some weird error messages, and I'm really embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about this. Hopefully everything will be fixed.
I was going to say, I didn't think you could, after watching all of the tornado coverage Friday night, I didn't know that you could get taken off of YouTube unless you had 12-hour.
No, I mean, I'm getting some weird error messages on my computer. Oh. Hardware warnings.
Oops.
And I also I don't know. I've got some other.
Oh no. Oh no. She gone.
Okay, is anybody seeing me now? I think I'm back, but I think I might have lost Jade. I've got 2 Kelly G's here, and I can't remove the second one. Oh, good. Okay, thank you, Courtney. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, Jade, if you're still there, feel free to pop back on. So it looks like everything's okay now. I don't know, it shut down and then it came back working fine. So I don't know what that means. But I'm gonna show you guys the meme that I was talking about since I have it up now since stuff is working. Where is it? This meme. And the caption read, man, it's freaking out again. Sorry, guys. I lost it. I don't know. The caption just read Ben and Coach Ben and the girls. It was really funny. But let me try to catch up with your comments here. He was stalking her. Yeah, I definitely agree. My friends who haven't seen this episode yet are about to have their minds blown, so I need to dip. All right. Yeah, no problem, Lexi. Eric, I think Officer Kevin will help Shauna in some way. I hope so. I don't think he will though. I don't know. It's upsetting me. I don't want him going after her. Oh my god, I never thought about the fact Adam could have been stalking Shauna, but that's so interesting. Oh, she's back.
What happened?
I don't know everything. I got disconnected, but fortunately the stream stayed up.
Okay.
So
Yay!
And now you're back. And if anybody
I was like, watching YouTube, I was like, did it end? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, Courtney, I was obsessing over that woman. Yes, I know. Sorry, she's just really beautiful.
I can't see the comments. What woman were you obsessing about?
For Kaya Bernard, Simone.
Oh, yeah.
She's she's real furry.
Look, I'm a redhead fan, so Lauren Ambrose is gonna be you're gonna see so many posts about Lauren Ambrose. Courtney will tell it. I have a thing. I can't.
No, I think I remember you talking about that. Do you have a crush on Danielle Cormick?
What are you talking about?
Who doesn't?
She's not even like naturally redhead, but oh my god.
Yeah.
But she plays a redhead so well.
Yeah, she does. Well, she's a badass.
Catherine Burrell and Kyler Lee from Supergirl. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. See,
gotcha.
All these people. Yeah, she was Lexi on Grey's. People know her from that, but she was better on Supergirl, just saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, going back to Yellowjackets.
That's so true, Jemima. They just give off such weird vibes. I just thought they could mean something, but that makes a lot more sense. What was I lost? Yeah, Jemima, I think that I think that I definitely think the back tattoos are gonna come back.
Oh yeah,
definitely. It's gonna be a problem
because Misty did not ask if he had any identifying marks.
I know.
Should have asked that.
She's too smart too. I can't believe she missed that. She
should have said, "Does he have any identifying marks?
I know.
Tattoos, marks, scars, anything like that. Didn't matter if it was face, arms, extremities, torso. She should have asked.
Right? Yeah, I know.
That's what's gonna get them.
Yep. If that's that's what's. By the way, just warning anybody out there who has any plans. I have several scars on my back, so you can't dispose of my torso without getting caught. Just telling you.
I've had scars and I've got tattoos, so
I've had 4 back surgeries, so I have scars everywhere. You will not get away with it. Serial killers, be warned. I'd be worried thematically about Ty being in a fugue shape because I think the gravitas of the scene is they're also making this choice to fully embrace their new roles, so to speak. Yeah, but you know what though? They keep talking about the darkness,
Yeah.
In the darkness and the wilderness, and I think that
but they haven't talked about it in the adult timeline yet.
Right.
Not yet. They're going to, from the trailers and stuff.
I wonder if they even have, if their memories are even like intact from that time.
I don't know. You think about Lottie. Yes, she had electroshock therapy. And yes, I know people that have said like they know that electroshock therapy has worked wonders for them, right?
Yeah.
Is it barbaric, or was it at that time in the 90s? It probably still was barbaric at that time.
In the 90s, you think so?
In what we saw, it what probably was still barbaric, but it's not now.
Yeah.
I will say that I think that Lottie is still dealing with things even though she has had that type of therapy.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly. I mean, because she was seeing Laura Lee, you know? Like, that's some
Oh yeah,
unresolved.
even as an adult. I'm not saying it completely corrected whatever her dad wanted fixed in her.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that because I'm just going to go there. People talk about with homosexuality that it was a common practice, and still can be, because our former president or vice president Mike Pence was a proponent for it. Conversion therapy for
that's
homosexual.
Scary. That obviously is totally wrong.
I know, but it all goes in the same mindset, though.
Yeah.
It's still conversion therapy. So parts of it are really good and parts of it are like not something that anybody wants to go through. So yeah. I was going to put my 2 cents on that one. Sorry.
Yeah, they're trying to. I mean, it's been outlawed a lot. Conversion therapy's been outlawed a lot more, though, hasn't it? Hasn't it been? I mean,
it has been in like the way that I just talked about it, like as far as like genital type conversion therapy and stuff like that. Now, like as far as the mind, no, it still happens, but it's not in the way that, and it probably happened that way in the 90s, but it's not that way now. You are sedated. They know what parts of the brain to pinpoint and stuff like that. Does that make sense? But it still seems like even if they know what parts of the brain to pinpoint, it still seems like it's a barbaric idea, but it can help.
Yeah, it's supposed to be used as a last resort.
Right. It is.
Because there are side effects. But I mean, like,
there's major side effects. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if your issues are serious enough, I mean, if you're somebody who's like,
if you are curled up in a ball in the corner of a room and you can't function, and they say that's a part, it's worth trying it.
Yeah, for sure.
Call me wrong. I mean, you can come at me. I don't care, but it is.
No. It's no, I mean, it's definitely misunderstood.
And I meant to say, yes, nursing bladders are real. Eric, we don't discuss it, but yes, that is something I would talk about. Yes. You can have, nurses have a bladder that.
Yeah, Eric, this is Eric, this is Jade's the one that I was saying. I wonder if that was Jade that commented on the bladder thing.
I had to include that.
Yeah. By the way, I like that Leanna's saying happy birthday because it could be to either one of us.
Do what?
Leanna just said happy birthday, and that applies to both of us.
Yeah, yours is on the 6th, Leanna. Right?
6th? Mine's the 5th. So mine's 5th, on Wednesday.
5th. Okay.
Yours was this past Wednesday, right?
Mine was Friday.
Oh, Friday. Okay.
Yeah,
mine's on Wednesday.
Okay.
And
I was thinking the 6th.
Oh my God, guys, I just got the best birthday present ever. You younger people won't appreciate this. And Jade, you might still be too young to appreciate this.
I doubt it.
When you get past a certain age, like once you get up into your 40s, you can kind of tend to forget how old you are sometimes.
I forgot how old I was yesterday. Somebody said how old you turned. I was like,
just because you stopped keeping track. And I just realized yesterday that I am going to be 47. And this whole time I thought I was 47.
Oh, you got another year.
I got another year. Best gift ever. I was dancing around in the kitchen when I realized it. I'm like, holy shit. I'm still 46. I was really happy. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm goofy. It's all the surgery, all the anesthesia's gone to my head.
Happy early birthday to you.
Thank you, and happy belated to you.
Oh, it's all good.
By the way, if anybody wants to hop on here and with me and Jade, feel free to. We can add a bunch of us. I'm just gonna bring up some more comments here. I think I already showed. Wait, I think that clip of her screaming is absolutely her finding out that she ate someone while in an unconscious state in Vanna standing.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I absolutely agree that Ty is screaming in that clip for next episode because she did not consciously partake of Jackie. Because I have no doubt that Ty would have said she was the one that called Jackie out, called Shauna out for talking to Jackie.
Yeah.
And doing her makeup and all that. And where the hell did she get the makeup? We still don't know where that came from. Where did the caboodle just disappear? Like,
I don't know. I think that was either Lottie's or Jackie's caboodle
from in the cabin.
I don't know.
And took it out to the.
We all had caboodles back then.
I had a caboodle. Look, you're not that much older than me. I had a caboodle. I was born in the 80s. Like, listen, I had caboodles.
I could almost be your mother.
No, you couldn't. No,
almost.
You would be a young.
I would have to be like scary young.
You would have been
like 13.
What year were you born?
76.
You would have been 16.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you're so you would have been younger than me. Wow.
No, hang on. I'm 89. No.
Yeah, 13 years.
13. Okay, you would have been 13. Okay.
Yeah, that would be a young mom.
Too young. That's too young. No.
It adds up with him having the Yellowjackets article in season 1. Yeah. Oh, wait, what's this? The writers say Doom Coming lines up with a full moon in September 96. Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
That's interesting. I need adult fan on my screen so bad. Yeah.
Same. Me too.
I not wait.
Me too.
I'm so excited.
For other reasons other than Kelly.
I'm going to scream when I see her. Well, not even everything you touch, Lottie, you make worse. Ty will go to her to help her. She's the only one that will understand. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. Ty is so
Courtney, we talked about Ty going to Van too. Steve merch. Okay, we've already talked about this. We need Steve merch. Steve.
Well, I'm finally. I got my merch situation figured out.
But we have talked about this, Courtney.
Yeah, I got my merch situation figured out. So we actually are going to have merch on the site soon rather than our stupid Spreadshirt shop, which I hate. Which means I'll be able to add new designs. But the first new design I'm adding is the I want my lawyer cookie.
Oh yeah,
I need that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just realized, I just remembered I'm actually wearing one of our shirts. I'm wearing the Antler Queens logo raglan, and it's already getting kind of faded. It's already getting faded. What the hell, man?
Well, I'm wearing a you can't see it. It's a symbol. It's a symbol.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Very cool. Jemima saw the meme. Yeah. I laughed so goddamn hard at that meme. I don't know why.
Skeletons?
Yeah, I couldn't stop laughing. Like every time I see those skeletons in anything, I think I actually have a couple of shirt designs.
But,
with those like goofy skeletons. Can
I add something else?
Yeah.
So what is she saying? So I think Shauna is going to have a split person. Oh yeah, definitely. We've already talked about this. And see her also. Who's to say that the baby was Jeff? She could have been doing some other things too. That's true.
Yikes. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm always so afraid to like bring up one of my new theories because I always feel like they're so out of left field and everyone's gonna think
mine are out of left field.
I've lost my mind. I think we're gonna find out that something happened with Travis and Shauna.
I think we're gonna find out that something happens with Travis and Lottie.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I mean, they're hinting at it. They're definitely hinting at it, but I don't know.
Oh, you think like during the doom coming or something, like with her, like
no,
what do you mean?
I think that, okay, well, first of all, I think the whole thing, I think they might find Javi, and the whole pants thing is gonna be really bad for Natalie.
I think they're gonna find Javi, and I think he's gonna be dead.
Really?
I think he's going to be frozen, and I think he is the one that they are carrying back on the pole, like in the trailer. Yeah. He is the one, because you see Converse tennis shoes, and they are smaller Converse.
Okay.
The soles. And you see 2 feet. It's not Coach Ben, obviously. Yeah. I think I that's my first theory. I don't know. It could be wrong.
Yeah.
Any theory I say, I am not saying it is what I absolutely believe. It's just thoughts.
Yeah. I hear you. Oh, I have to laugh at this because of the typo. Shauna's daughter, but I like Santa's daughter too, is going to get them arrested, but they're going to.
I've already said that Callie's going to turn him in some way.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
Yep. And then she's going to backtrack, and it's going to. Misty's going to kill Walter.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to get too close to the truth, and she's going to end up killing him. Which you see a scene where he slaps somebody in like a trailer or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I think that might go down for the murder.
Jamie, I'm behind on the comments here. If you're still here and you want to pop on, I would love to hear this theory.
Go ahead and tell.
I'm going to post the link again if anybody else wants to pop on here. But Jamie, I would love to hear this theory if you want to pop on.
She's going to go down. Which, I mean, she is doing some weird shit. Like, she broke up with, what was his name? Zach? No.
Wait,
like, out of nowhere, just broke up with him.
Wait, with who?
Her boyfriend.
Oh, with Kyle. Yeah.
Kyle.
Sorry, I got confused about who
like, she just out of the blue broke up with him. Like,
yeah.
There was no reason, but she's going to go down for the murder.
Yeah, I really want to hear this theory. I'm so curious. Let's see. Here's another one. Watch Shauna
good right now.
And no one's mentioned Jessica on the show yet. I wonder when she's going to get brought up.
Frame her daughter for Adam's murder. Shauna is selfish. That is a legit theory.
I'm now thinking about the possibility of Jessica
I'm thinking
being
everything.
Framed. What about the idea of Jessica being framed for Adam's murder somehow?
Is Jessica dead?
I think so.
They told no. I think the writer said that she is definitely dead.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, unless there was an ambulance chasing her with Narcan.
Well, I know, but we don't know what she was drugged with. But I think the writer said, "Oh no, definitely Jessica is dead." Like, there's no way of knowing what she knows. So what I'm wondering is, since Ty is the one that hired her, what does Ty think about that?
Yeah, I know.
think she's just worried about getting her damn kid back. I don't know. Or, as Tawny Cypress said in that interview, I don't think Ty gives a fuck about getting her kid and her wife back. So
I mean, okay, Natalie's been kidnapped. Misty's trying to find Natalie, and Ty's got this whole thing going on. I mean, they're all preoccupied with other stuff. Shauna's preoccupied with Adam. Nobody's thinking about, like, maybe we should touch base. I mean, well, Ty is the only one that would touch base with Jessica, but Ty has so much going on. It's like,
that's what I'm saying. Ty has the only other ties.
Oh, thanks for all the happy birthdays, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. I can't see them.
They're all wishing us happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks. Aries season.
Courtney, you look amazing and don't look your age. Well, so do you. You all look amazing.
She just went through a damn tornado.
Thank you. Oh, man.
Give her props.
Yeah. Oh, God. I am so sorry.
She just went through putting patients in hallways and shit like that. So give her props. I didn't have to deal with that, but she did.
Yeah. God, I hope everything's okay out there. The sirens were going off here while I was streaming.
Yeah, because you're close to Chicago. I mean, I think most of everything was like closely, like kind of close to you, but south, but heading towards you. But I think it died off before it got to the area that you were in, the area that I'm in, and the area that she's in. Yeah, we were expecting the worst.
Yeah.
But
what's the deal with Shauna making you look like a clown?
Do what?
I wonder if Shauna was just trying to do her makeup like
that was
normal
the
Jackie.
90s thing though, wasn't it? 80s,
Well,
90s.
No, you know what I think it is?
The heavy blue.
She wasn't seeing her as a corpse though. She was seeing her as Jackie.
I know,
so
but the heavy blue eyeshadow was the thing in the late 80s, early 90s.
The colors for sure. But I mean, it looked as garish as it did because Shauna was looking at her like she was putting makeup on a live person, not like a pale dead person, like a pale corpse.
Yeah, exactly.
So it ended up.
She wasn't blending.
Yeah, exactly.
She wasn't blending and trying to find the right colors. She was just like,
we all had caboodles. I had a
caboodle.
I actually remember what my caboodle from my teenage years looks like. I had the same one.
I had a blue and turquoise, it was a blue top and a little turquoise bottom caboodle.
Okay. Mine was like a light blue marbled kind of thing. It was like a marbled design.
Don't tell me I'm too young to have a caboodle. Because I had one.
I had the original one. Damn it! No, I think they came out before I was even before I even started wearing makeup. I think they came out
in 79, 80. I want to say, but I looked that up.
I was wearing Barbie makeup. I was wearing Barbie lipstick.
Oh, I did all that too. And had the Barbie streaking hair stuff. Yeah, did that too.
Oh, the guy from My So-Called Life. No, I thought that was him too. Wilson Cruz. I totally thought that was
It was
him.
Elijah Wood.
No, I mean the no, Misty's voice. Misty's
the disguised voice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It
sounded
like
exactly when she started talking. I was like, "Is that Wilson Cruz?"
I guess I'd seen a spoiler before, and I knew that it wasn't. So
okay, gotcha.
I was like, I knew better, but
yeah, I think Ty is one of the most interesting and complex characters on the show. I really hope we learn more about the man with no eyes and whatever the hell that is. She really is, because she's like,
she's
probably so many layers.
She's probably the one that I am so ready to hear all of the story about.
Yeah,
Ty is so many layers.
I mean, she's so like,
she's complex in a way that I can't explain to anybody.
Yeah. She's smart. I mean, if you're going to be stranded with anybody in the wilderness, well, I mean, maybe Natalie, because she knows how to hunt. But I mean, Ty is just really smart. She's smart, and she's motivated, and she's a leader, and like, but she's really pragmatic, and she cares about people.
She seems to be the most level-headed in the teen timeline.
Yeah.
I am so curious to see how Ty's storyline carries out.
Yeah, I am too, for sure. Oh, also the extent of fugue Ty. I had a wild theory last year that she eventually falls. Oh my God. No, don't say that.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like it.
Oh, no, I hate that.
I kind of like it.
I don't want that to happen to her.
In a permanent fugue state for how long, though?
Yeah.
Because it can't be forever, right?
All right, Jemima, you're traumatizing me here. I'm also scared at the idea that maybe Van won't always be able to tell the difference between fugue Ty and normal Ty. Oh, man. Oh, God. I'm so scared. I'm so scared for everybody, but for Ty especially.
But no, I want to see Ty.
Yeah. It honestly feels like Ty is slowly falling into that permanent state right now with her lack of sleep, right? I mean, that would make anybody go a little crazy. Oh, damn it.
I'm still
Oh, you're still
talking.
there. Okay.
Give me just a second.
I jumped on me and Justine. I jumped on the live a little late, so I'm not sure if you guys talked about it already, but do we believe Lottie's story about how Travis died? We did talk about that, and it's kind of...
We didn't talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure anybody really believes...
I didn't talk about it, but...
you didn't? I thought you did. You know what, guys? Comment in the chat. Comment in the chat if you think that, if you believe Lottie's story, or if you think she's leaving stuff out. Because I'd love to know what people think.
I don't know if she's leaving stuff out, but I definitely think that there's more to that. Because remember Nat saying he never believed in this stuff?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. But, you know, I mean...
I don't know. I'll be back on the camera in just a second.
Travis and Natalie kind of fell out for a lot of years, though, too. Misty's going to sleep with him first.
Misty? What?
Misty with Walter, I think, before. I'm a little behind on the comments here.
Probably gonna happen.
Yeah. I think Walter is either going to be an FBI agent or a serial killer, Misty mentioned in season 1. Oh, wow. Maybe oh, yeah. Interesting. That would be really cool, actually, if he did end up being if he maybe ended up being one of the serial killers that was mentioned on the For It site, which is the fake Reddit site that Misty was on. I think that's just her, Callie, slowly losing interest in relationships because of Shauna's affair, giving her a bad taste for love. Yeah, that's possible too. Courtney. Okay. Courtney says fentanyl, wasn't it? For some reason, I first read that as fentanyl. Want it. Like, oh no.
Courtney, really?
No, don't say that.
Really?
What
the
fuck? I don't know why I read it like that.
I read it the same way you did.
Did you? Oh yeah, Jackie did say she always had to do Shauna's makeup. Yeah.
You need to explain yourself, Courtney.
Oh, hey 7D. Glad you're here. Oh, wait. Okay. No, Courtney's got the most important question of the entire episode here. Who pooped in the pee bucket?
Yep. I think it was either Misty or it was Ty during her fugue state.
I think it was Misty or Ben.
It could have been because he couldn't move.
Yeah, it's too difficult. Like, it's too difficult for Ben to get outside, and I mean,
what do you think, Courtney?
Also, if the porch is icy, it can be dangerous. So he might have pooped in the pee bucket and just didn't want to say anything. I don't know. It depends on whether it looks like a boy poop. And more importantly, what does a boy poop look like, and what does a girl poop look like?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry for my angsty deranged theory. You're just trying to traumatize us all tonight, Jemima. What if it was sleepwalking Ty? Yeah. That's what you were just saying. My first guess was Taissa, but I don't think so because wasn't she tied to Van? Yeah, but she got out this episode. Oh my God, seriously, another terrifying moment. Like, there were so many scary moments in this episode. Seriously.
Shit was scary. I'll be right back as far as visuals. Give me just a second.
She's leaving something out for sure, or there's more. Why did she knock out the candles that Travis was supposed to have left there? Yeah, I mean, it's Jade, was it you that mentioned, or was it somebody else that said maybe they just didn't want people to know about the symbol?
I don't know if it was me, but
yeah, Judson.
I think we talked about that in the symbol episode, but I don't know if I particularly said that. I don't know. I'll be back in just a second.
I'm not sure. Judson made a good point. I think Travis does believe, but Nat's just denying it. I think that's very possible too. Everyone's saying Taissa pooped in the pee bucket, probably because of her fugue state, but I don't know. I feel like she wouldn't even be like, as awful as this sounds. I feel like if she were in a fugue state, she would probably just poop her pants. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm gonna share a really scary story with you, and I'm hoping I don't lose all of you right now. You guys think I'm a huge scary weirdo. So this hasn't happened. I'm going on probably like, oh my God, close to a year now without any night terrors, but I've had them my whole life. And it's scary. Some of the shit that I've done in my sleep. I woke up one day and I had deep gashes. I was a kid. I think I was like probably about 10 years old, and I had like deep gashes all across my right shin. The scariest one though, the one that like completely traumatized me, was I woke up. Fortunately, I woke myself up. My boyfriend didn't wake up. I woke myself up. I came to, and I had my hand around his throat, and I was squeezing. It was terrifying. Like I went and slept on the couch. It was so scary. I've gone outside before. Like that stuff like that hasn't happened in years. I mean, since probably my 20s. So like early 20s. So over 20 years ago. But I scream a lot. And I mean, when I say scream, I'm like scream. Um I'm like that's still been going on, but I haven't had any night terrors in like a year. I haven't even had any nightmares in like a year. And that's pretty much all I used to have. So that's really weird. I actually had a dream the other night that I was cast as adult Van and what's her name? I had really red hair in my dream and uh what's her name from True Blood um was playing young Van. Oh, God, I'm drawing a blank on her name. Jessica. She played Jessica in True Blood. Um, what's her name? Oh God, it's gonna kill me. Um, Deborah Ann Woll. Um, yeah, Deborah Ann Woll was playing young Van, and I was so excited that I got cast as adult Van, and then I found out that she was playing young Van, and I was freaking out and like had the worst anxiety because I'm like, I can't do this. She's too beautiful. I can't play the same version of a character as this woman. Um, I don't know. That was just a funny dream I had. It was my first Yellowjackets dream, I think. Misty or Ben, or someone who hates the cold and didn't want to poo there. I think it was Misty or Ben. That's what I'm sticking to. I think it was Crystal and her singing yes. I would totally be friends with Crystal. I was tied to Van that night. She didn't break free until the night after. Oh yeah, good point, Jemima. You're right. Yeah, she would have noticed. So that's a good point. So I doubt it was Ty. My heart dropped when Sammy was lost. I totally thought Ty did something to him. Yeah, that was scary. Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen enough people talking about the fact Ty almost fell off that cliff. So scary. It was terrifying. But then all these other things happen, and it's like you forget about all the shit that happened in the episode. It was so crazy. Misty pooped the bucket. Everyone thinks it was Misty. What is exactly Ty trying to do whenever she's in a fugue state? It's not like she's going serial killer. So what exactly is the purpose of fugue Ty, if that makes sense? I think she's just, I mean, it's kind of like what I was just talking about with my old night terrors. I mean, it didn't make any sense. It was like I was kind of acting out the nightmares I was having.
I have night terrors. I get that.
Do you? Yeah, like I would go outside. I'd go outside in my underwear and just
no, I never walk. It's melatonin always triggered mine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what triggered mine. I had a roommate once who had night terrors. He was a nice guy, but eventually he was evicted. Oh God, I wonder what he did. Lottie must have touched your heart, made everything better.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then she glamored me like in True Blood, and so
glamored like a vampire. Yeah, you glamour.
Oh, Jemima, I want to know about your Yellowjackets dreams. I'm surprised that's the
Look.
first one I had.
One. Can I tell you about mine?
Yes.
I didn't tell Courtney about this. So I had one before I ever watched. Before episode 2 was ever out, right?
Okay.
I had this dream that Jackie was chained by both of her arms. This is going to be really, really dark. Trigger warning.
Did you get kidnapped by Robert Hansen?
I'm sorry. No, it's worse. So I had this idea that she was like in the cellar, like with both arms above her head, and they set her on fire. And then nice. I watched this episode and I'm like, what did I
Whoa.
just swear? I swear to you that I had this drink. She wasn't on a pyre to be burned, like cremated. She was alive. But both are like in a, like, what do they call it? Like, what is the cross thing? You know, like
I know what you're talking about.
Legs chained.
I forget what it's
arms,
called.
The saint. Whatever.
I can't remember.
I had that dream, like, after I watched
Andrew's Cross.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I had that dream after, and it kind of screwed me up. I was like, did I really dream that?
Wow.
Because it was one of those dreams where I'm like, I know I'm in a dream and I know I'm watching it, but no, I need to wake myself up, like Inception type shit. And I'm like, I have those all the time. And I'm
me too. I'm constantly trying to wake myself up in my dreams.
Well, no, I know that I'm dreaming and I'm watching something and I'm like, I want to wake up because I don't like seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had that dream and I was like, and then I watched this episode and I was like, what? They just creepy. Burned her.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. And you've had a lot of, I don't know if you've had people questioning how her clothes burned off, right?
Yeah.
Did
they strip her and we just didn't see it?
No. The high heat burned them off.
Okay.
I have no doubt. When that thing came over the top and pushed the snow down.
Yeah.
That made it like a roast.
Right. Yeah.
Like it was,
she was
like
just perfectly cooked.
Like it was like she was roasted and perfectly, like, yeah. It was a way to, but was it supernatural or was it just
random coincidence?
We don't know.
I
mean, I still know people that say it's all going to be, you know, natural stuff and not supernatural.
Yeah.
I am really trying to think that, but it's hard.
Yeah. I kind of go back and forth.
I do too.
Art makes a good point about Crystal. Crystal was fun, but everyone else was in a miserable state. Yeah,
Crystal was great. I would love Crystal. Like,
I loved her.
If you're out in a miserable situation and you have somebody that's willing to sing show tunes, why are you coming at them?
I don't know. I mean, when it's that miserable, I might get a little annoyed.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'd probably be Misty at that point. Like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, usually I'm the one that annoys people because I'll be like, you know, practically trying to do cartwheels when everyone's in a bad mood.
Right.
And
I had to do that today. So
I
didn't do cartwheels today, but I'm just saying, like, you have to kind of put yourself in a good mood in a dire situation. So,
but
I worked with a bunch of tornado victims that have nothing left and stuff like that, and they're so thankful for whatever you can provide them and stuff like that. And so, like, in that sense, I think about it and I'm like, you know what? She had a good, like, outlook on that.
Okay, but you know what? I'm just going to use this as an example. When I was in the hospital after my car accident, I didn't want to laugh very much at all because it just hurt so bad. But for the most part, I appreciated it when my friends would come by and, and they'd be funny and stuff. And they helped like take my mind off stuff and, it helped my mood. But there was one day in particular when I was doing really bad. And
you're like, get the fuck away from me.
I was in so much pain. I will never forget this guy. I was in so much pain and I was super sick on top of it. Like they had to take me off food and put me on an IV because I was throwing up and
nausea and yeah.
And I had an ultrasound this one morning. He was doing an ultrasound on my legs. And I wanted to kill this guy. I wanted to strangle him. He would not stop cracking jokes. And I was so goddamn miserable. I just wanted to be unconscious.
There's a time and place.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I didn't respond to his jokes. I think
at that
closed my eyes and
you would know as a healthcare professional, like if somebody's not responding to you, like stop talking.
Yeah.
Just
oh my God.
And say, this is what I'm doing. Just explain what you're doing. That's all.
It was awful. Like if I wasn't feeling so terrible, then I probably would have laughed at his dumb jokes, but I just wanted him to get out of my room at that point.
Right. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like there's some point where healthcare people need to know, like,
yeah, you
can tell when somebody's cool with you.
Yeah, definitely.
They smelt her from the cabin. Oh yeah, they did.
Oh my God, you guys are vicious. I want barbecued ribs now.
I already said it was like Memphis barbecue.
R.I.P. Snacky. Yeah. Poor Snacky.
Snacky. Oh my God. People. I am not.
Well, why? Gross. Jackie looks disgusting. It just goes to show how starving they were. They just got one sniff of roast meat and went right for it.
Did you pause and look at her like remains?
That was
because
disturbing.
I did. Because I am an idiot and I am that weirdo.
It was creepy.
But did you pause and look at it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I did too. And I was like, she's got her hands crossed over and she's got this weird like glazing like over her head.
Yeah.
Every part of her body.
Yeah.
And you're like,
it was creepy.
Who thinks that that's appetizing?
Right.
But then again, I'm not in the wilderness without
I think they were all out of it. Oh, did you guys hear about the cast describing filming that scene? They were basically eating each other's vomit.
Oh yeah, Sophie Nellie said something about it, didn't she?
Yeah, they were like yeah, it was made of jackfruit and stuff, which Sophie and Elise said tasted pretty good, but it was like, I mean, it was rice paper. The skin was rice paper.
Yeah, rice paper.
But it was more like, it didn't necessarily taste bad.
What else did they say? Rice paper and what?
And jackfruit.
Jackfruit. What?
Which is
hell?
Great because Jackie fruit. Jackie fruit. But no, it was more. It wasn't like the taste. It was more that looking at it,
texture.
It looked so real that they were freaking out and throwing up. And and somebody said that they literally ate a strawberry that Courtney had puked up or something. They were basically eating each other's vomit.
What?
I don't think. Yeah, it was really gross.
Courtney Eden said that.
Yeah, or no, somebody said that like they ate something that Courtney had like vomited up or spit out of her mouth or something.
Oh God, that makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah. I mean, not on purpose.
Obviously.
I hope they keep the supernatural stuff ambiguous. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I like that part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's really hard to say that it is natural rather than supernatural.
Yeah.
When they come to certain things, but I am all for them proving us wrong. Put it that way. Because I know previous theories have done that. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can imagine Sammy getting really grossed out because she's a vegan. So that would probably especially gross her out because she doesn't eat any kind of meat.
Sammy and Randy.
Yeah, Sammy threw up.
Yeah.
Jasmine said at one point she just went down and bit a chunk out of Jackie's cheek.
Chunk out of
That's hilarious. Sophie N said she ate something that Courtney had already chewed up and spat out. Yeah.
But let me tell you that I read that article that says that Sophie Nalise is going to get the Emmy after episode 6. Because apparently episode 6 is going to be the major episode in this.
Oh, wow. Dude, she deserved it for episode 2.
I think I sent it to you. It was a variety. It was a variety.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I started reading it and then I got pulled aside. I got pulled away by something.
It's apparently an episode where they were like, do you need to go see your therapist?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah, remember? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, she was
Courtney feeding them like baby birds.
Yeah. No, Sophie was so good in episode 2, though. I mean, like,
I know, but could you imagine
her facial expressions?
I'm just thinking if episode 6 is her giving birth.
Yeah.
Like
maybe.
a preterm baby. Like if she's 7 months, like I'm wondering if the baby is going to be born. We are going off of episode 2 right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know. We've been doing it the whole time.
Oh, okay. Guys. Okay, wait. I have to interject here because I just remembered something that the live is such a free for all. I've been planning it to just be kind of a free for all. So I don't use notes or anything, and I didn't write a note to remind myself of this, and I almost forgot. So next week, in next week's episode, there is episode 3. There is a scene that I'm going to do you all a favor. You don't have to look at it if you don't want to, but it's Shauna in the chop shop. It's the scene with her.
Oh yeah.
With the gun.
Yeah.
You saw the video, right, Jade?
Yep.
Yeah.
On when you were when you had the Patreon. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I posted it in our Patreon.
Good dialogue.
It's fucking amazing. So if you guys have never listened to Out of the Woods podcast, it's one of my favorite Yellowjackets podcasts. It's really good. And I'm really friendly with Justin on there. And we did some recordings. I'm looking for the folder, and I'm going to post a link to the clip. You don't have to look at it if you don't want to be spoiled. So, but we read, basically I found the leaked dialogue from this chop shop scene. And it's her dialogue, Shauna's dialogue in it is so fucking amazing.
Wasn't it like
well, don't say it because I don't want to spoil anything. But okay. Let me just grab the link here, and I'm gonna copy it and put it in the chat. Okay. It's so you guys can look at this on your own.
I was gonna say, wasn't it audition stuff?
Yeah. And
that's all I was gonna say about it.
So Justin and I we did a bunch of scenes where we read through either deleted scenes from like the pilot or deleted scenes from season 1. And I'm gonna post all of these shortly. But I didn't want to post any of there are a couple of season 2 ones in there. One of them we already saw, and that was the Natalie and Lisa scene. That was one of the ones that we read. But the other one is the chop shop scene. And oh my God, her dialogue is fucking amazing. And like I can't act. I'm a terrible actress. So, and I'm reading Shauna's lines. So just imagine Melanie Linsky saying this stuff. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's brilliant. It's so good. So good. And then that's the only thing that I'm ahead on. I don't have any more spoilers after that. But somebody else is popping on. Oh no, did we lose her? Hang on. For him. Phoebe, I think you're trying to. Oh no, okay. I think that was an accident. Oh.
What?
Phoebe popped in because I'm sorry, guys. Don't ignore that link. Phoebe popped in because I posted the link to join the episode by mistake. Sorry, guys. That's my bad. Let me hang on. I thought I copied it. I guess I didn't. Sorry about that. Okay. Now I'm pasting it for real. It's a link to my Google Drive. Yeah. Honey Hazelwood says, "Hey Jade."
Hey, honey.
Jemima, I'm not going to click because I want to go in as blind as possible, but I've heard good things about that scene. So excited for episode 3. I need it now. Oh God,
I can't
seriously.
see any of the comments though.
Oh, it's
only when they pop up on here.
I think I'm going to put her dialogue in that scene on a t-shirt. Like just do a t-shirt with an image of her holding the gun and then her dialogue on the back.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Because that's just, oh God, it's just a masterpiece. I can't wait to hear her
Agreed.
say these lines. Oh, it's just, oh God, it's so good.
Honey, you need to watch the damn show.
Honey doesn't watch?
I've been trying. She watched a couple of, I can't see the comments. She watched a couple of the first season, and then she was supposed to come over and we were going to watch them. And then she's like, she had some other stuff going on. Oh. And I'm like,
thank you for joining us
without me.
Man, I'm so tempted. It's a total spoiler. Not for the storyline. It's not, but, it doesn't really, I mean, it spoils something that minor that happens. That's not really like a big deal. It's nothing that fits into that, like, is really a big deal for any of the storylines at all. But it's like an incidental that gets spoiled, but it's more just that, I mean, you're just spoiling yourself on some really good dialogue if you look at it. So, you know, Jemima's gotta jump out. Glad you can make it, Jemima. I'm glad you can make it in the middle of your workday. I know it's like Monday afternoon there for you. James is going for it.
So let me ask you this, Kelly.
Yeah.
What was your initial response in this last episode, in that last scene, and seeing what happened and how Ben reacted? Because I haven't asked you that. I
was just, I thought Steven Krueger killed that scene. Like, I mean, he was great.
But I'm saying before that and then after, because I was in shock. I had to rewatch it about 6 times. Yeah. Because I was like, what did I just see? Did they really just confirm?
Yeah.
You know.
It's Ben's fear was so palpable.
Yes.
I mean,
I want to say save. I want a shirt that says "Save Coach Ben."
Oh my God. I felt so bad for him. Like, he just looked so completely, I mean, he really sold it. He sold it big time.
He looked completely broken.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked
like he was like
Trippo.
what?
And is totally Snacky Junior.
He
Oh
probably
my God,
is.
I'm
He's
dying.
not lying. He probably is.
Snacky Junior. I love it.
He probably is.
That's a t-shirt too. Snacky and Snacky Junior.
He probably is.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Well, guys, I am so sorry, but I got to get off because I need to. It's been a long day and my body is kind of crapping out on me right now.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. So this was fun though. I'm so glad. I was worried about it because I didn't have like anybody lined up to join me for the whole thing, and I'm like, I'm just gonna fly it solo. So I'm glad you got to pop in for a while. But yeah,
I'm
it was
glad
really
I got
fun.
to join.
Yeah, so I'm glad that I didn't like chicken out and not go through with it. So
Yeah,
I'm really glad.
I'm glad I was able to and got home
Yeah.
in time.
Me too. And anybody who's still on who missed it earlier, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and follow us on social media, and make sure you just leave a quick if you haven't left a comment in the chat already, make sure you just, even if you just use an emoji, and then you'll be eligible for an entry into the Letterman jacket drawing. So
am I in that drawing?
Yes, of course you are.
I'm just messing with you. I'm kidding.
No, of course you are.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, so comment, subscribe, and follow. And if you can share our content on social media, it would help so much because there's been a lot of negative activity directed toward the channel that some of you know about. And so I'm kind of struggling a lot more than I was last season, but so I could use all the help that I could get.
Can I add something else?
Yes.
If any of you know people that have been affected by the Arkansas tornadoes, Tennessee tornadoes, Indiana, Illinois tornadoes, there are multiple resources that you can contact the Red Cross, and they will tell you how to help.
Yeah, and you know what? I will add a link to some resources in the show notes too. Not in the chat because I don't have anything pulled up.
Because I just worked in a fellow or a close community in Covington, Tennessee today, and yeah, all of these communities definitely need help. So
yeah, that's heartbreaking. That's oh God, it's so sad.
I've never seen what I've seen today. So
yeah,
I've never been on foot and seen it. Say that.
But, I mean, you know, people die, people lose their homes, their pets. I mean, they
lose their whole well-being.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
and I lived through the December 10th, 21 tornado. It luckily went over my community, but it hit Casey and Mayfield, Kentucky, and I will say that people can have PTSD from weather. So
yeah.
But anyway, if you feel the need, yeah, you definitely can give to the Red Cross. Yeah, Red Cross, and I'll see if there are any other links too that I can drop into the show notes. And I will do that either tonight or tomorrow. I'm in a lot of pain right now, so I probably just want to get off as soon as possible and take pop a gummy and go to sleep. But thanks for joining, Jade, and thank you for helping out so much, like with the tornado and everything. That's really cool of you. And I felt that it was needed. Yeah, and I'm sure this probably helped you kind of take your mind off of all that. It did. Sadness too. I was glad that I got home in time where I could actually like pop on, you know. So. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, really quick, BB. I just have one extra jacket from Showtime. They're not available for purchase. So it's kind of just a special item. I got an extra to give away. So yeah, unfortunately, maybe Showtime will make them available for purchase one day. I don't know. That would be really nice if they did, but I know they're really expensive to make. But just to get the jacket alone, I think the jackets alone without any customization is like $250. And
which I know most people would buy.
But then when you have to you can't buy the patches anywhere. You have to have them custom made, and a lot of people won't custom make them for you because of copyright issues.
Yeah.
So it's I mean,
it's a mess.
It's not going to be easy to do a DIY on it. But yeah, I got to get out of here before my back completely gives out on me.
All right, Kelly.
Thanks everybody for joining.
Bye,
and
Kelly.
We're going to party a little harder next week.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye everyone.